I belong to Glasgow, dear old Glasgow town. Well, what's the matter with Glasgow? For it's going round and round. I'm only a common old working chap, as anyone here can see. But when I get a couple of drinks on a Saturday, Glasgow belongs to me. Me and a few of my cronies, one or two pals of mine, we went into a hotel and we did very well, and then we came back out again. Then we went into another, and that's the reason I'm full. We had 6 Duchin Doris, and then sang a wee chorus. Listen, I'll sing it to you. There's nothing in being teetotal and saving a shilling or two. If your money you spend, you got nothing to lend, well, that's all the better for you. There's nae harm in taking a drappie, it ends all your trouble and strife. It gives you a feeling that when you get home, you don't give a hang for your wife. I worked in Glasgow at Stevenson Taylor's near the bus station, Buchanan Street. I was the bass barman, and it was a big bar with lots of staff in it, but I worked on my own, a little bass bar. And I was transferred to the Gorbals after a time as assistant manager. And I also worked at the Double Six in the Brumallow. And there were times when Glaswegians who worked in the bars, on a Saturday night, where a few of us would go to their home and have a little party. And on it went with me, and all over Britain I worked in pubs and hotels, and I crossed the red line and became an alcoholic, a chronic alcoholic. And I'm 47 years off it now, and I don't want drink at all. But I do go into pubs, and sometimes with friends, or I see friends in a pub, I'll buy them a drink, and because they take a social drink, they never get into trouble with police or anything. And so I have nothing against people having a social drink. A very lot of people throughout the world can take a drink and leave it alone. Unfortunately, I wasn't one of them. But travelling home to Lars one evening, a man sat beside me. There was a woman straight across who just sat facing us as well. I think she was with them. And there was one in a seat right in front of us as well that I think was with him as well. But anyway, he said he had been with friends for a few drinks that he enjoyed. And during the course of our conversation towards Largs, he told me that I tarred everyone with the same brush. Now, in my opinion, I don't do that. I don't tell people who may be alcoholic, but I don't tell them they are, or insinuate in any way regards their drinking. I can go into a pub with friends and buy a drink, buy them around. I used to go in every Tuesday with an old friend who died recently, and we had a sing-song every Tuesday night, and I enjoyed it. She had a little drink, I had a Coca-Cola. So I have nothing against social drinkers, and I just like to advise people who may feel they're getting near to crossing the red line that they should seek advice from a recovered alcoholic mainly, who may take them to an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting where they can get support and help. And mainly the help is by listening to people who were alcoholics and have recovered and know the ins and outs of what alcohol can do if you pass the red line. But as far as social drinkers are concerned, and there are plenty of them, I have no disrespect, and as I say, I even buy my friends a drink myself. And so this man was completely wrong. I'd just like to advise my viewers that I have nothing against a man having a social drink. I was brought up in a mining area where the miners had to come up out of the pit without choking with thirst and light a pint or two of beer before they went home. And that was taken as a natural thing to do in my day. And so please believe me, I have nothing against people who can take a drink and leave it alone. Actually, earlier I put a video on the Scottish melodies, and I finished that song with the last melody was just a wee dochen Doris, just a wee one that saw, just a wee dochen Doris, afore we gang awa. There's a wee wifey waiting at a wee bottom ben. If you can say it's a bra brech moonlich necht, you're all recht, ye can. Thank you for listening, and God bless.